I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson, you know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is, it's the smartest dumb people.
See, man, when you get that type of money, he clearly sleeping with other people. So, like, this was a story.
Podcast in the city.
Thank you.
I'm not pandering.
You know what I'm saying? And they take vocals and, script and they start living on Tupac. You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty neat. Into it.
But I also met
Team, they know she likes to go outside, play soccer by herself. We have make sure I want to tell you like Snoop Dogg, he's an icon in all facets of life.
The most biggest icon in the world.
But
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like women.
no more. But before I let you explain that, I want to show a little clip, a little monster.
I'm on Pandora, YouTube. I'm on
The students and everybody, Carl.
I'm trying to find.
That is what it is. Finally, we went to Ryan the Pimp.
There's two cats. No, you can hustle them anyway. There's two cats in high school.
This is the coldest fucking thing that's going on the wall. He's the realest niggas out
Yeah,
there.
you already know.
Like, for real. Like, this.
God, I go off the mentality of the woman, and I know if I know my woman.
Smart dummy!
Let's go.
You think this will be good?
Welcome. This is the smartest dumb people, and I'm the host, Anthony, that dude Johnson. And always gonna be somebody at the table. Today we got Shay Michelle, my co-host, and Burl T in the building. Shay Michelle is she called in the last couple times.
I called him.
I wrote her up.
Last week.
I wrote her up. I got a write up for you.
I was spring cleaning. I was going through the house, getting rid of all the old stuff. I've been in my house almost 10 years now. So you gotta get it cleared out.
Do you own your house?
Huh?
You own your home?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, man! You're doing big things. You own your own home. You're doing big things, and you should do whatever it takes to keep it maintained.
Yeah, so I was spring cleaning. I only had 2 days left on the dumpster. So I called in last week. Sorry.
No, I'm joking. This Tap In Tuesday, smartest dumb people. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to digest. Let me make sure everything is up and running in the chat. Let me see here. Yeah, so Shay, how your week been?
It's a good week. The sun is shining, toes is out. I don't ask for too much than that.
Sun's out, buns out. Yeah, it is that time of year. I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy about the weather. For real. I'm so tired of sitting in the house. The only thing that kind of bothers me the most right now in my life is I don't have a patio to grill on. Because anybody that know me, they know I love to grill, take some shots, sit outside and just fucking talk about life. I don't have that privilege right now because I live in an apartment. And my apartment look like a dungeon right now because they didn't kick the windows out. I don't know if I ever told that story.
No, but you got a courtyard though. You got a courtyard where you could grill a little bit. I think people will join in. I think you're a cool dude.
Right in the front.
Oh,
There's a guy sitting out there right now in his lawn chair paying attention to the scenery.
I hope it ain't that nut from upstairs.
I
Carl,
thought you made it right with dude. I thought you made it right with him, dude.
No, man. I ain't no making it right after calling me a nigga. I'm trying to be at peace, though. I am at peace right now in my life. I'm trying to get some peace in my life. Bro, how your week going?
My week going cool, man. Me and the old lady, we partied this weekend. Unfortunately, it was 420. The son went to Red Rock. He went to go see Snoop Dogg. I thought it was dope for him. I wanted to go, but I ain't gonna lie, I was partied out. Me and my old lady, we partied this whole weekend. It was tough.
I didn't party, but I did decide to finally. This is the first time, I will admit this out loud. This is the first time I got out of my house in almost 2 years. And it wasn't to a club or nothing like that. I had me and LaRon went to a sports bar and ate some wings, chopped it up, and then we wind up going to this. Trust me, the scene. I don't know if I'm just old. I don't care to mingle with people, and I knew that was my fear trying to even go anywhere. So we went to a little sports. We went to multiple like hole in the wall bars, and I was just like, I'm ready to go. Every time I walked in, I was ready to turn around and shit like that. And then somebody gonna say to me, "Y'all still what's up with y'all podcast? Y'all still on the radio?" I was like, "Yes, it's we haven't stopped." And then it was like, then LeRon had to show the lady how to go to the actual, on Facebook. A lot of people don't know this. On Facebook, they have an avenue for like shit they want you to digest, and then your friends. So you have to click on a little link for your friends to see it. That's the situation with that. But when I was out, like I said, I got asked again. This shit. This is another reason why I don't go out. My life is too public. I was immediately asked what happened with me and my girlfriend. I was immediately asked.
People gonna do that
But
anyway.
But I don't want. But again, this is like the same situation with Ice Spice. How she got in the fight. I told people like the reason why I'm go out is because of the podcast. I'm gonna run into somebody that wants to be like they want to beat up the smartest dumb people. Trust me, your day is coming too, Shay. One day you gonna be at the club.
People already don't like me. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, one day you might be at the club and the girl was like, "I don't like that bitch. She be on that show."
Nah, hey, listen, first and foremost, shout out to Ice Spice, because she was tougher than what I thought. I ain't gonna lie. And she went in the street, squared up, man. Hey, salute to Ice Spice, for real, for real.
Yeah. All right, so
respectfully.
Yeah. Before we start the show, man, I wanted to do something special for my older cousin. She goes by the name of Shalita Snotty. That is Carl's big sister. She is a pillar in our family. She is the glue that keeps everybody together. She's the one that prays for everybody. I wanted to say happy 50th birthday to you, Yita. I love you so much. And shout out to Corey and Naomi for making sure that they get you this video up and running. Shalita, make sure she looks out for everybody else. That woman has a heart of gold, and I love her so much. And without her, I don't even think I would be where I'm at today. Carl, you got anything to say about your big sis?
Nah, I just think that she's super dope, and I think she's mentally super tough. And I think that, like you said, she's not only a staple in our entire family, but within my personal, relationships that I have with Shalita is super dope. She gave me that little edge of being aggressive and being tough. One time I was on the bus and we just moved here, we just moved into projects, and when you move into projects, you gonna get hit in the mouth. A lot of things gonna happen. I stepped on this dude's shoes, and my sister was like, the dude was like, clean them up, and I was like about to literally clean them up, and my sister was like, nah, you don't do that. She grabbed me by the collar, wouldn't allow me to do that, and it just goes to show you her mental toughness and the things that I could appreciate about her. I mean, I got a lot more stories. I just think that's one that's really important to me, that frame me who I am. And after that point, I mean, I don't think nobody ever asked me to do that again. I don't think I had that kind of issue as far as, what I'm saying, with dudes trying to bully or intimidate me. I would never allow nothing like that to happen again once I seen my sister stand up to the individual, which is my guy right now to this day.
Well, I will say this, Shalita, for me, she is one of my spiritual leaders and somebody, she's like my pastor. I call her when I have issues or I'm going through something mentally. She'll pray for me over the phone. She'll even tell me not how to pray, but she says, this is how you do it. Everybody know when I went through that bad breakup, she was like, you have to pray for her. Don't pray that shit don't go well for her. Don't pray things don't work out for her. You pray for her happiness. You pray for her guidance. And Shalita, and like I said, she's been doing this my whole life. One time I got fired from a job and I called her crying. And ever since, this was when I was 20 years old. And ever since then, I don't give a fuck what I'm going through. I know who to call if I need somebody to kind of like awaken my spirit and give me some type of guidance when it comes to being spiritual. So shout out to Yita. And like I said, happy birthday, cousin. Love you so much. Without you,
happy birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
All right, so let's get to the show. It's only right. Shay, you got a dope ass topic that I can't wait to discuss. Make sure y'all like and share. And no, I don't do cocaine. I got allergies.
Oh God.
Make sure y'all like and share. And I want a lot of people in here for this topic because we're going to talk about dating, okay, and how online dating is set up right now and how the dating world is set up. Let's watch the story right now. Well, I'll tell you, Mike, we're going to set the date. Mike, we're going to hang out soon, brother, but after the show. Let's get to it. I kind of lost my train of thought because I got
The AI story.
Yeah, the AI story. So a young lady decides to get all her friends in a group chat and tell them how she met a guy, she was getting married, and she had all of her friends buy wedding dresses.
And drive.
Go ahead and tell the story, Shay.
She drove. She invited everyone to a wedding to this guy that she was dating and she fell in love with. She never formally introduced the guy to anybody in the friend group or anybody that was at the wedding. And there people were coming in from out of town. They're buying dresses. They're getting all dolled up for this wedding. And when they get there, they run into a huge surprise.
All right, so let's watch the clip. Y'all gonna listen to the surprise just like we gonna listen to the surprise. We'll be right back with y'all.
And it was an awesome friendship. We bonded over dating. I had the hardest time finding a guy. Every time I would go on a date, they would always make it about themselves. I'd have to pay the bill. It was, it's hard to date men. And Sarah and I connected over that. She also had trouble. Months and months would go by. Sometimes they wouldn't call me back. Sometimes it was just terrible. Finally, Sarah moves away. We keep in touch. We're FaceTiming, texting, talking on the regular. Our friendship did not diminish after she moved. And I tell her some good news. Hey, I met a guy. His name's Mark, and I'm in love. And a few months after that, I hit her with the news that we're going to get married, and I'd love for you to be a bridesmaid.
But there was no Mark.
Look, I understand that, the AI relationships are new, and look, my family thinks it's weird too. I know it's not traditional.
So talk to me about this.
Yeah.
What exactly is this? Tell me.
It's a computer program, and honestly, it's the best date I've ever had. I'm so happy we've been married for some time.
Okay, but talk to me about how does this work?
Look, I get it's unconventional.
No. I don't want you to just give me platitudes about whether you and I disagree about it. I need to mechanically understand how it works. What happens? Because if you go like this to touch him, there's nothing there.
No. Yeah.
Right. So you talk to him and he talks back?
Yeah. I come home from work, hard day. He says, "How's your day, honey?" I've never had a man ask me that.
But he's artificial, so he doesn't really care how your day was, right? Because
show me a man who does.
Oh my goodness. This woman spent real money to be a bridesmaid at a wedding where the groom was a Wi-Fi signal. I'm sorry. What? You're buying a dress, shoes, travel, gifts, emotional labor, and the man of honor is loading. She didn't marry a man. She married a terms and conditions update. Imagine crying at the ceremony and the officiant goes, "If anyone objects, please refresh the page." I mean, who is this for? And the friend is like, "Well, you have no right to judge me for marrying an AI companion." I'm like, no, actually, society has a right to judge you. We all do.
All right, so that's the actual clip. So the surprise was this young lady had all her friends go to this venue, had the venue all dolled up. Everybody got their dresses on. I think they went out of town too. It was out of town. I had to cut the clip because it was so long. And her friends found out during the wedding she was marrying an AI. Shay, I want you to start off with this one. It's only right. It's only right you start off because I really do love this topic. And it just goes to show you how fucking bad the dating pool is right now. Motherfuckers is out here marrying computers. What do you think about that video, Shay?
To be honest, the shit weird to me. I don't give a damn how hard it is to date and find somebody. Marrying a computer program and having people come out and treating this as if this is your forever is weird. That's not a real person. People are getting disconnected from reality. Like, AI is there to feed you the information that you want it to feed you. You can prompt AI to tell you anything. So it's not logical that you're just going to have this person who disagrees with everything you say, and you can prompt this person to say, "Oh, how was your day?" And you're like, "Best date I've ever been on." Well, you're telling them everything that you wanted to say. So it's not real. I think people are getting very disconnected from reality.
I know they are. Just like when I first moved in my place, I ain't gonna lie, me and Alexa, we was kind of in love. I ain't gonna hold you. Me and Alexa almost got married because she was doing everything. I told her to turn the motherfucking lights on. She was turning the lights on when I asked her. I told her to wake me up at a certain time. So I get the premise of it. It felt good to have somebody to talk to, but it wasn't nobody to talk to. But get your ass outside. Go see some sun.
Man.
It's not real, like my guy Lee was saying. So when I seen that, I was just, again, I keep trying to tell people, like you said, we are so detached from reality as people and humans. Everybody has options. Everybody is looking for love, but ain't looking for love. Looking to get over on somebody and ain't trying to get over. Like it's the dating pool at this point. We just watched the motherfucker marry a computer, and I don't think it's because she's not capable of finding a man. I think that she was so hurt by men, she would rather. She explained that in the thing.
Yeah.
But
also, she was super young. Like, I think they said they met in college or something. They had just graduated college, so I think in the clip she was like 23, and this had happened before that. So maybe it happened at 21, 22 when she had this wedding. You're so young. Like when you're dating guys that are in their early 20s, you're gonna run into situations where it's just sucky. You have to give it time. You have to work on yourself. You have to get past your past experiences. Like the dating pool definitely got pee in it, but sometimes you just in the wrong damn pool. You in the over there with the long hanging fruit, and you wonder why the damn water is all muddy.
Yeah.
But you got the low hanging fruit. Sometimes you got to walk up the hill, and it take a little longer to get there, and then you'll get a better option. But I just think she was too young to even be worried about that.
Carl, what's your opinion?
My opinion is that I think that sometimes people are socially awkward. That's my term.
Yeah,
Socially awkward. That's what I feel like she is. I feel like she's very socially awkward and she's looking for companionship within a computer. Cause really a computer will tell you what you want to hear. Really, that's in reality, and it's very unfortunate. And due to the fact that we the smartest dumb people, I like to give my smartest opinion and then I like to give my dumbest opinion because we the smartest dumb people. I like to be both at the same time. And when I say that my smartest opinion is that she has a mental disorder and it's very unfortunate for her that she's utilizing AI to satisfy her socially awkward behavior.
And what's your dumbest opinion? I'm waiting for your dumbest opinion.
My dumbest opinion is she bugging. Ma, get a hold of yourself. The fuck wrong with you? Respectfully, sorry, dude, for cussing on the show. But honestly, come on, man. Let's be honest here. Hey, and for you to even play with your family members like that and even make a mockery of yourself, something's mentally wrong with you. And I will feel bad for if my people play with me like they wouldn't even play with me like that. I'm addressing it immediately. Dog, so you,
Well, that's what her friend did, and that's why her friend had her
at the wedding. At the wedding.
no, she's so cool. The friend sued her, right? That was a lawsuit, a civil suit, right?
Yep.
Yeah. She deserved to sue her. I agree. Sue her ass.
You know what the girl said during the show? She said, it's not that she left. She made a mockery of me as she was leaving. She was huffing and puffing. And I was like, you should be happy that's all she did. This motherfucker spent her money to get on a plane.
Water on your computer screen.
No. Hey, can I tell y'all something? Let me tell y'all something. It's important. It's important as friends that we be honest with our friends. That's how we don't alter relationships. We keep everything healthy. We be honest. We say, hey, Ma, listen, that ain't good. A good look. You want to marry AI? Listen, because I'm sure she told people, hey, listen, I'm feeling Michael. Who's Michael? Michael's AI. Listen, hey.
No, she didn't. She was like, Michael, you going to meet Michael. You getting to meet Michael at the wedding. So everybody was waiting to see Michael. And it was what you say it was?
It was a computer screen. She had a computer screen drop down, and then the AI guy popped up.
This is a hot 2 moment. I don't care what nobody say. I think she wanted to have a viral moment, and if this shit don't go viral, I don't know what will. Because for me,
no, we can't allow certain shit to go viral though. We cannot allow certain things to go viral. That's not acceptable. It's our behavior, and we gotta deem it as such. Our behavior, we put her in the our behavior category, period.
Yeah, especially with the kids being young and impressionable. Like, even if the guy who was commenting on there said that he felt like this was a big FU to men, but even if she just wanted to go viral, there are kids out there who have like messed up upbringings, and they're gonna look for companionship in AI, and that's what they're gonna do. Like that's
well, I just want to say this to everybody out there publicly. Okay, I'm 45 years old. I've dated. I've been married. I've been engaged. Your relationship trauma should never take you to the point where you're looking for it in AI. If you have this trauma, Go go seek help. Go get a therapist. Go get somebody that you can just talk to. But talking to a computer and already knowing the response is setting you back thousands of years, not hundreds, thousands. Because again, like Carl said, your friends is supposed to help you, guide you through life, your village, and say, hey man, I don't think you can't get that from an AI. Alexa tells me every day at 11:11 how beautiful I am. It was a joke at first, but she catches me in beautiful moments. And I'm like, maybe I am. Maybe I am beautiful today. I don't know. I'm sorry. Alexa catch me in these moments. She say, Anthony, you are so beautiful. And I'm like, maybe I am beautiful today, Alexa.
No, it's cool. Hey, dude, it's cool. It's cool to hear that occasionally.
I try to look zesty, though, by the way. So don't question me. I try to look zesty. I'm a man's man.
No, dude. It's
But
cool to look like that. It's cool to hear that occasionally, but it's not cool when I depend on it. It becomes a mental health problem, to be honest with you. Like, it's cute and it's fine and it's dandy when I'm feeling good. And like, you look good tonight with the orange Oreos joint on. By the way, salute to that.
thank
Hey,
you,
but what I'm saying though is that it's cool every once in a while, but when you depend on it, it's something different, my nigga. And that's what I say. It's mental health. And hopefully she's not really dependent on AI to build her self-esteem and make her feel good about herself, because you really need that social interaction. And I'm gonna stand on that. And I think eventually AI is gonna be outlawed and we not gonna be able to use it like we're using it right now. So take advantage.
Shout out to Heather Nelson. She said, people are using AI as therapists now, shaking my head. Yeah, and shout out to Frank. He said everyone deserves to be loved. Not by a computer though, Frank. I don't
tell Frank, tell Frank, do he know who Roger Zapp is?
Zapp Rogers.
No.
Zapp Rogers. Zapp Rogers.
Yeah. You know I'm talking about, dude. Computer love.
Yeah, but shout out to Frank, our sixth man of the year.
Salute to Frank.
Yeah, our substance. He stepped in and he hit the three when we need him to. Shout out to Big Frank in the audience. We appreciate you, my brother. That is our sixth man of the year.
Best six men.
Yeah, best six man, hands down. He's gonna get six man of the year for sure. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to, like I said, back to I've been saying this for a while now. Y'all know I've been harping on it, and it ain't because I had a bad situation happen to me. It's just the disconnect between humans that I see. I'm telling y'all, even with me, like I'm telling you, like I literally am starting to hate human interactions, and I'm not even bullshitting you. Like motherfuckers be like, I hit you up yesterday. Yeah, I didn't want to talk. I'm tired of like texting. I'm tired of like trying to explain myself via text. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of me and Carl, shout out to Carl. I talked to Carl for about 2-3 hours at night. Mm-hmm. But we got to get back to that. That's a little bit more intimate, pause. That's a little bit more intimate, but it is healthy. Mm-hmm. You need to talk to motherfuckers. My son.
I call it therapy.
No, I will literally, I'm talking about you need to talk to people just to get like human interaction. So for example, my son, I will call him right now on the show. He will literally not answer my call and say, "What's up, Dad?" Mm-hmm. And I'm like, "Motherfucker, answer your phone. I got something to say. I'm your father. Don't do that." Well, I do it to everybody. Do that to everybody but your father and your mother. Mm-hmm. I don't care. You can do it to your grandma too. Yeah. Not to the motherfucker. You came out of my sack. Don't block my calls. You came out of my sack. That's just my opinion. We need more human interactions. We just do. We are getting so disconnected from people. And like I said, the job that I have, I deal with about 700 or 800 people a day, and it's needed for my social battery to exist. Mm-hmm. But by the time I get home, I want to shut off.
Yeah, I think that's normal. I deal with a lot of people all day too. But I also think we need to remember that you can lean into like your other intimate relationships that do not involve a partner. Like if you're single, you're not gonna die. You're gonna be all right. Call your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like call your homegirl. People forget to just pour into the other relationships in their life. As soon as they're single, they go through a breakup. It's like, fuck everybody. I don't want to. And then you could just like get on the phone with your sister and feel better. Like call your sister.
No, that's why it's important that the person that you talk to is very attentive and very not judgmental. I mean, when men do talk, listen, ain't no judgment there. That's what make it healthy for us to have that open dialogue, because I don't think I'm giving that to just anybody. I'm giving it to somebody that's gonna keep that between me and him. It's personal. It's very intimate. It's not pause. No, I don't know weirdo shit, but he's my cousin, so definitely no incest and weirdo stuff.
No, but
Intimacy does not always equate to like sex and stuff. Intimate can be a very personal conversation. You
That's
have
what it is.
strictly platonic. Like intimacy is not always
like
between two lovers.
Yeah, well, like I love everybody know my best friend is Jessie. I love her to death, and we have in-depth conversations. We have deep conversations, and I will say this, and this is just me saying I know what it's like to feel broken. Okay, like going through the horrible breakup that I went through. I like when me and her just tried to get back together, or whatever the situation may be. We would start talking about how nothing was the same. Like from the food you taste to when you go through a really traumatic, like nothing. The water don't feel the same. The fucking food don't taste the same, and then you find yourself in the space of not even knowing who you are anymore. You know, so again, I'm not no different than nobody else. I sought therapy help. I went to therapy. I've done things. I did some of the work. A nigga still working, but I did some of the work, and it's a start. But trust me, it ain't just you. When I say this, I'm saying this to everybody out there. Because we in our head, we believe it's just us.
Yeah.
And no, everybody's
we feel
going
like
through
everybody
something.
is talking about us.
Yeah.
When you go through that breakup, you everybody in my business.
Yeah.
It's just because you're focused on it. Most people got their own damn problems.
Life. Yeah. You know, and like I said, I think I said this last week on my last show. I got a homegirl, and she just talks about how she would feel bad if everybody knew she didn't want to be with her dude. And I'm like, if you don't want to be with him, you shouldn't give a fuck about what other people think. Mm-hmm. I was telling her also, I was like, that's how people get caught up in this web of like, you're not living your life if you're living for other people. This is literally what I learned about life in recent years. Okay, because like, and I don't want to use my last relationship as an example, but everybody was like, that's not your type, and I'm like, y'all don't know my fucking type. And then people started trying to tell me who I like and what I should do, and it actually made me a better person behind it because I was like, I love this. I love my life. And then like even if me and my daughter was dancing and doing TikToks, they expect me to be some gang. Like, no, nigga, I'm a dad first. And you cannot get caught up in what people believe you are. You have to just know who you are. And that's a hard thing to do. It is. You know, because like you might want to get a tattoo on your neck and your mom gonna tell you, you look stupid with that too. Yeah, nah, mama, this is what I wanted to do. This ain't got nothing, like, you know how many people say to me, oh, you getting all these tattoos. That's what I like. I always wanted them. I just now have the money, the funds, the bravado to want to do it. That's all. I've always wanted tattoos. One day, the homie gonna tell me, don't get a tattoo on your neck. That's unprofessional. I'm like, but I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing out here professional right now. I go to work every day and work around motherfuckers that's not being professional. So when again, I would love to talk about this as well. Not to veer off. I would love to talk about how jobs are hiring and the expectations. Carl, you remember that video I sent you? We can switch topics. It's time to switch topics anyway. Remember that video I sent you of old boy saying how he was trying to get a job at Chuck E. Cheese? And Chuck E. Cheese was like, so how many years did you air up the balloons? How many years? It was a joke, right?
Oh, I was about to say.
And then he was just trying to like say, I really need this job. That's like, well, what are your qualifications to fill up these balloons? He was like, I don't know. I just need a job. She was like, that's not good enough. So we're going to go with other candidates. And then I watched another video. I think I posted on Smartest Dumb People. The lady said, so please tell us why you would like to work for us. He said, y'all was on Indeed. Y'all was hired. I asked him to call. He was like, motherfucker, I asked him to call. And so many jobs, this is my opinion, because I've been applying and you know, moving around. I hate the fake conversations. Never liked them, never indulged in them. When they say, this is where companies lose me. When they ask me something like, name a time that, because now you're asking me to lie. Now, because the way my brain works is, I don't just sit around and think about a time that a customer pissed me off, but I handle myself. And then I find myself in this web of lies. I'll be like, well, one time a customer, I'll start using my kid imagination. Like, customer came and fell off the bridge and broke their leg, and then I went and helped them.
Hey, dude.
Real, huh?
Dude, that's why I don't go off of the psychological blueprint of what you should go off of. I really go off my own judgment. I've been a part of the hiring process, to be honest with you. And to be honest with you, I'm always gonna be honest if I'm being hired. I'm always gonna be blunt and frank and honest. When I'm a part of the hiring process, that's what I take in consideration. How honest they are. Well, even if it goes against what the psychological profile is, which is I work well with others. Okay. I want somebody to be like, I don't, but I'm working on it. Listen, because
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for the correct answer. I'm looking for the wrong answer that you realize that you're trying to progress in.
You
That's
know
me.
the worst job. The worst job test that you have to take is when they ask you the same question 60 different ways, and
Yeah.
it'll say, "Do you need to be complimented when you do a good job?" And then you
Yeah.
put no, and then it says, "Do you like compliments?" No, bitch, I don't. Like, what do you want from me? And then you try to pick my brain when the reality is, this is what I tell people. Everybody needs a fucking job. So as you're adulting through life, it doesn't matter if you're working at McDonald's, it don't matter if you're working at Burger King, everybody needs a job. And it goes vice versa for Burger King. When you're hiring, if you can't get I'm not sitting down going back and forth with you, bitch, my resume speak for itself. Do I got the job or not? That's how
It's a character.
Hey, listen, I don't even look at the resume, dude. That's what I'm telling you. I ain't looking at nobody's resume. I think you could put anything down on paper. That's my opinion. I think you could put literally anything down on paper. It's how you write it and how it's written. I don't believe none of that.
Frank said, then they go hit you with the "we'll be in touch."
Right. Okay, hold on, wait. Before we move on, let me tell y'all what I have learned since being in college. Every guest speaker that I have had for every class has said, do not invest yourself into a company for more than 3 years. By the time you're there for 3 years, the salary that they're paying you, they're paying the new hires. Always leave companies after 3 years.
They trying to get rid of you.
They're not trying to get rid of you. They're trying to keep you there at a lower rate. When inflation goes up, they hire people at a higher rate, but they want you to stay low. So the longer you're there, the less money you make. Switch jobs every 3 to 4 years.
That's good to know.
That every professional that has came in and done a guest speaker situation has said that every single time. So that's something that sticks with me, and I tell people that it's not back in the days where you had to stay in the company for 25 years.
Yeah, I agree.
Now you leave and you take your 401k and your pension or whatever you got and you roll it over and just let it keep getting higher. People don't see an increase in salary until they leave companies.
All right,
hey, dude, let me jump on that real quick. Dude, let me piggyback off that real quick. That's when I realized that my loyalty is not loyalty. Like Shay said, I got 3-year run with a company. If I'm being realistic, unless it's family. If it ain't family, and I got 3-year run with a joint for real, and that's just based on a true story. Because there's no way they're gonna be able to pay me what I'm gonna be demanding at that point. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ain't no way. I done had this problem before. This on my mama.
I also feel like loyal companies have to find a way to be loyal because, like I said, I was married for 20 years and my wife was at the same job for 15 years. And she started finally speaking up for herself. I told her this woman never missed work. She never called in. She was never late. And she finally started to get the balls to speak up for herself, and they fired her. Yep. Like it was nothing. And then she was back on the market looking for a job. So you're 100% right when it comes to the 3-year period. If the job is not paying you a monthly amount more than they're paying the people that's new hires, then it's time to dip. Yeah, I do agree with that. But let's get to the topics, man, because we kind of veered off into the job that was not supposed to be.
No, it was fun. It was good. It was good conversation. Great conversation.
It was great. So I want to talk about the FedEx driver that last year. What was her name, Shay?
Athena.
The FedEx driver that snatched a little girl up that was 7 years old, rode around with her in the truck as she begged for her life
Athena
and begged.
Strand.
Amina, what'd you say?
Athena Strand.
Athena Strand. I didn't want to tear her name up. That's why I had Shay on standby for it. But I want to talk about Athena Strand. Let's watch this video. This is a video of him in the van after he murdered her. He is now on trial.
Man? It was a man? That name sounds like a woman. That was a man?
Athena was the child.
Okay.
His name is Tanner.
Okay.
I sent you this clip, Carl, by the way. You probably just...
I know you did. Dude, don't do that. We live.
Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
The onboard camera inside the FedEx van shows Tanner Horner handling Athena Strand's items just a few hours after the crime. The timeline reveals a chilling sequence of actions throughout the night. At 7 p.m., only 1 hour after the murder, Horner actually circled back to the driveway of the victim's home. He intentionally acted as a normal delivery driver, appearing to do his job to avoid any suspicion while the family was in a total panic. At 1 a.m., he pulled into a gas station to buy paper towels and disinfectant to scrub the cargo area of the van. By 2 a.m., the camera shows him gathering the girl's belongings inside the cabin. He is seen stuffing her items into a backpack to hide the physical evidence of the struggle. Throughout this entire process, he frequently checked his phone, refreshing news reports to track how the search for the missing girl was progressing. After finishing the cleanup and hiding the clothes, he simply drove home for the night. Ultimately, when investigators identified him as a suspect and searched his residence, they recovered several of the girl's personal items, including her jeans, her socks, and even her underwear. The onboard camera inside the FedEx van
Austin.
Hey, can you tell them I need to get through? There's like people in the vehicle on the way. Huh? No, like that's the only way out. I have more packages to deliver. That's the only way out. There's like more packages I need to deliver.
All right, so that's the actual clip, and I will be the first to say, yes, that really happened to a young girl. She was 7 years old. She was raped and strangled in the back of a FedEx truck. I just want to speak on the mental health part of it. Like you don't just wake up one day and decide to kill somebody. That's what I feel. And I guarantee you this man has some mental health issues that people knew about, but nobody ever addressed it. He was working for a place that would run into kids all the time. Even if he's dropping the package off at the door, you still might hand the package to a little kid. It happens. We got to do a better job of protecting the children. It's not about the murderers. It's not about the rapists anymore. It's about making sure you know where your child is at all times and keeping your child under tight surveillance, because at any moment their life could be taken just like that. And it's because they're so little, they're so vulnerable. I don't know what she was doing prior because I didn't read up on the story, which I probably should have. But I will say this. I don't believe in letting your young child just do anything they want to do. Like, this is not 1998 when your kids could be out in the neighborhood, running around the neighborhood. Mental health is real, and mental illness is real, and there's a lot of sick people out there, and they got a lot of access to children. And I mean, look at the Epstein files. Not to bring that up because I'm so fucking tired of talking about that at this point. But we have to do a better job of protecting the child. Now, my question is, what was the parents doing? How did this FedEx driver get her lured into the van? Maybe I should look into it and we can discuss it next week. But for me, my 7-year-old daughter winding up in the back of a FedEx truck is crazy. And I'm not blaming the parent. I'm just saying, as people from here on out, we have to do a better job of protecting our children. We want our kids to live wild and free and have a life, but not with the way the world is set up right now. I don't even feel comfortable with my daughter going to prom without me waiting in the parking lot for her. You know, like, my daughter has done some things that I'm not crazy, but she would, like, say she's at the football game and then her mom found her at Chick-fil-A. These kids, I would rather be lied to like that, but knowing that I did my job to say, don't you leave this fucking stadium. Mm-hmm. You know, then if something happens to Aviana, which God forbid, I can say I did my due diligence as a parent. She just didn't follow the rules. Mm-hmm. So all I'm saying is that in those situations, you kind of got to protect your children at this point because they're sick. What do you think about that clip?
I agree with everything you said as far as protecting your children. As far as the mental illness portion of it, I feel like we lean so much into that every time somebody does something to these kids. But I'm just be honest. The Bible says an eye for an eye, kill them. Like he did to a little girl.
When you murder a little girl, you should definitely. And then with death sentences, this is one rule and one fun fact that I feel like they should definitely change. You shouldn't get to sit in jail for 15 years.
No.
You should
That should need to happen next Tuesday.
Yeah, that part. Oh,
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
That should be it.
Carlos,
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Shout out to the individuals that's locked down that really don't let individuals like this get away with it. Whether the law deal with it or whether they deal with it as far as morally. When you go to the penitentiary, you're not gonna get away with it once your storyline come down that pipeline. If you go to the joint, they gonna handle you, and they should accordingly. And that's just the way it should be. If the law ain't gonna deal with it the way that it should be dealt with, once you get in the joint, the niggas is gonna deal with it the way they see fit, and that's the way it should go, and that's the way it should be. Period. My opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's only right that I didn't want to stay on this topic too long, but it's also speaking about another man, and we're speaking on mental illness at this point. The father that killed 8 of his children.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I would love to discuss this for the people that might be going through some shit, and the people that have family members around them that have mental illness. You have to protect yourself at all times. Trust me, I live upstairs. I know a person that is mentally sick. He banged on my door and called me a nigger. I do not open my doors the same. I'm not saying he can't still hurt me, but I am hoping I'm guarding myself up enough to where I'm not stupid. After we had the interaction that we had, I now have to make sure I handle him accordingly. So when I open my front door, I already have the thoughts of it. You could almost call it trauma. I have the thoughts of he could be standing right outside this door.
But I also got to give you credit for not overreacting too as well, because we don't know what type of mental illness he's dealing with. You don't know if he's former Marine, former soldier. You don't know that dude. And what I can say about you, you didn't overreact like a typical individual would. You could be aggressive, but I think you handled that well, and I can salute you on that. And I'm very proud of you for that. So I want to salute you on that, and I don't want you to feel like that you gotta be aggressive to the dude because you don't know what he's dealing with as far as mental illness. If we working on that and we discussing it, I think that it's appropriate that we salute you on conducting yourself like a gentleman.
Well, I appreciate
but
that.
I know you want to be aggressive, and you shouldn't.
Yeah, I agree 100%, and I appreciate that. Let's watch the clip of the father. It's a news clip, and they discuss what happened. And then we will leave this show with a lighthearted topic today.
God, I hate these topics. I said
a lighthearted topic.
That incident that we had here last week, that shit kept me up at night. The Walmart incident where the girl stabbed the baby, that shit kept me up at night.
I still was trying to understand how his caretaker let her take him.
She was threatening her. She walked up to her with the butcher knife. She stole the butcher knife. And was threatening her.
All right, but bitch, it's either me or you. You're not taking this child.
I think when the police got there, they made her move.
Okay, because the
police was there when the police were there when she cut the baby and was standing in front of the baby.
I think that also in society we have to stop being scared. Being scary will get you killed faster. And what I mean by that,
they said was it a caretaker or was it her mom? I don't know. The baby's mom. I don't know. But they said that the caretaker was so calm and collected that the baby didn't even cry.
I do.
So I don't know if she was necessarily scared or if she was just how the fuck do I get out of this situation? But the fact that she was able to keep her composure to the point where when the baby got cut, the baby didn't even cry. I think that's commendable.
Shout out to the principal that saved all of the kids' life.
I seen that. Yeah.
He got shot as a kid walked in the school with a gun. He started to shoot. He shot the principal, and the principal. We got to stop when it comes to fight or flight. There is no flight.
Yes, but you can't. That's human DNA. You can't rewire that. You can't say, "Oh, you should have fought," because you don't know what you're going to do in that situation. You don't know until you're there.
You really don't. But I do believe that fight or flight is a real thing. So everybody brain move either I'm going to run or I'm going to embrace it. That's why you have road rage incidents. A lot of those people are in fight mode, and they should be in flight mode. A motherfucker could literally kick my car, but get car, motherfucker. I'm like, I'm in flight mode because there's no need to prove to this person I don't know that I made a U-turn and it pissed them off that I need to lose my life behind. See you later, buddy. I'm calling the cops. That's how I move. Now, like I said, in situations to where you're in full survivor mode, which is, God forbid, I'm speaking this into existence. So I don't want to do that. But I'm saying sometimes it's better. Say, for example, there's a guy shooting at 600 people. If all 600 people are scattered, yeah. Like,
but in a situation like that where it's one-on-one, this person got a knife, this person is clearly deranged. They said she was trying to check herself into a mental health facility. She was at Bergen Mercy at like 6:30 that morning, like 30 minutes before that incident happened. And she was trying to check herself in because she has a history. She stabbed her father and then went to a Catholic church and held a priest hostage.
Yeah, the priest.
Like 2 years ago.
The priest spoke on it and cried about it, like on the news. I've seen that part.
So this person is clearly deranged. Your life is in danger, but more so this child's life is in danger. Like, a fight might have made the situation worse. You don't know what type of mental health issues that lady was dealing with, or if she was on drugs or anything. You just don't know. So you can't just fly off the handle and start punching. This bitch got a butcher knife. She could have went straight for the baby.
But it's people in Walmart. This is the way I look at it.
At 7:30 in the morning, ain't that many damn people.
But if
I'm some people, but she did right though. She got the police there and stuff. Like, she did what she should have done, especially if that wasn't her child. I could have swore it was the mom.
That shit was traumatic. That shit was traumatic as fuck. Seeing the image that the news showed of her.
I'm telling you, it kept me up that whole night. That shit was on my mind that whole night. Her just holding that knife up to that baby like that.
Let's watch the clip of the father, and then, like I said, I want to leave on a lighthearted topic. Shit, I don't even know if I want to play the clip of the father. Because, like, it do get deep when we talking about stuff like this because we got children.
Yeah, it does. And
it's scary.
Think about your babies. Like, everybody was saying people was...
All right, y'all. Shay fucked the topic up.
My bad.
Shay fucked the topic up.
My bad.
We're going to have a lighthearted...
I got a little baby. It makes me like...
We're going to have a lighthearted topic. Leland, I'm glad you in the chat. I got a lighthearted topic that I would like to discuss. So, let's watch the clip and we'll debate this. So, do you think that... All right, let's watch the clip.
Really just like gay. You know, sugar really just like gay salt. Shit sweet.
I see what you're saying, though.
When you taste salt, right?
It's like bitter, though.
It's like you man up. Like, it's like a... You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. You get stiff, like...
You like, damn.
Straighten up. Posture get right. But when you taste the sugar, and it's like... And that's probably where the phrase comes from. You got a little sugar in your tank.
See, I didn't never think about it. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's how I think about the origin of this shit, bro.
Right in your face,
right in
bro.
your face.
There you go. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, it ain't gonna trip on us like that. Let's see. It's tripping.
Wow.
So we got a little sugar in this tank. Oh, my God. It's not playing.
Have you?
It's not playing. Why is it doing this to me? We done had a good show, and it's gonna do this to us.
And you gonna do this to me?
Oh my God. It's not. Let me see. Not disconnect, brother.
I don't know, my friend. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tripping. I guess it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends and Caucasians. Damn. We got froze up, cuz. We still alive.
Damn. You just tapped out like that?
Man,
Hey.
What I was supposed to do? The system ain't working.
Well, tell me what. All right, well.
Hold on, let me see.
Right.
One more time. I'm going to try this one more time. It really ain't doing that. This is a good show. And it's trying its hardest to fuck it up. Oh, it's done. Yeah, when my system start tripping, it just be tripping. Unless the internet went out and we don't know it. All right, so look, this is the smartest people. I guess we leave it on that note, cuz. You got something to say before we get up out of here?
No, I just want to say salute. Shout out to the viewers. Shout out to Leland, Big Dog. Shout out to Frank. Shout out to Shay. And shout out to you for sure.
Shay, you got something to say before we get up out of here?
No, just enjoy the weather while we have it.
Hey, this is the smartest dumb people. Anthony, that dude Johnson. Sorry we had to end like this, but y'all have a great, great night. Play two.
Yo, at the hot